Yo! Hi again. 3 nights in a row. But tonight, it's Phoenix night. The riots have calmed down after last week. There's no more rioting in the city. Although there was a butterfly in a bubble going around.
No, I think we lost about 3 firefighters to all the women in the streets because they wanted to have sex with them.
Well, that's one way to riot.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're investigating now because, yeah, there was a lot of corruption last time around.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. I didn't know. I never knew the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you?
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
So that means you.
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one coming.
I have a theory why he can't remember that trial. He was drunk in college then.
Damn. Hi, Soph.
Stop!
Welcome.
Okay.
What's for dinner tonight?
Chicken, some veggies, and a chickpea mac and cheese.
I'm having
Nice.
chicken too.
Oh my god, chicken with pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes.
I got that too, and I also got their mac and cheese from the deli.
And little tiny onions swimming in a sea of cream sauce.
Nice. I guess I'm starting up. Looks
Yep.
like they're questioning Lana again.
I
Hi,
guess
Dad.
we're not the only ones who want to question her.
Well, since we've come all this way, why don't we go see Mr. Meekins?
No!
Let's not say we did. I'd rather come back and do
No!
that later.
Fuck
No.
that crap.
No!
That shit would just screw our ears up, man.
No! No! The PTSD is
Oh.
real. No!
This shit.
No one's here today. Not even Miss Starr.
Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Oh, wrong way.
I'm a maggot, sir!
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not giving up my job that soon.
That's about as red as a sports car can get.
Yep, it's pretty red, all right. The body was found in Edgeworth's car trunk, and the lock on the trunk was broken. So the question is, why did Miss Sky choose his car?
So, what model car is it?
I think it was called a sedan or a coupe, something like that.
Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. Oh, gosh. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know those things.
Maybe it is about time I got my driver's license.
Didn't we already go through a lot of this dialogue before?
And now he's thinking he should be a connoisseur of cars. Big Po's like, well.
Connoisseur, if you will.
Well, Big Po. We went from running with zebras to now investigating murders.
That's where we found that note.
221 SL9. The SL9 incident.
A case that was due for transferal to the murder. I never knew. The SL9 incident referred to...
The Joe Dark killings. Everyone in this case played some part in that incident. This has to be more than just sheer coincidence. Zebra! If you weren't on the Donkey Kong stream last night, we ran into a lot of zebras. Because all they kept saying at the end of their sentence was brah. And we're
I actually got to peek in a little. In my defense, I actually got to peek in a little bit at that.
And we were like, I was like, what is bra? And then everyone was just like in the chat, zebra. Hi, Alex.
Damn.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't here.
Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee. He took a
Or he's
real
hiding from
beating
the
in
girl.
court today.
Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago.
I guess we'll just have to come back later.
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding.
Oh, boy.
Hey, there's a card on it. To be or not to be. Wendy. Wendy?
Oh?
I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai.
No.
Wow, I want one.
No.
Huh. There's something
No.
written on the bottom of his foot. To every cloud there is a silver lining. Wendy.
Was this the same message that was here yesterday?
It's her, Circus.
I swear one of them said,
No.
like, between a rock and a hard place.
Yep, and now we found more letters from Wendy. Big Po's like, design-wise, what's the best Pikmin? Purple. Just the sumo style of it. Listen, I like purple Pikmin. They can do whole... They're like the gargoyles.
Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, your chance of fatality would be... got it. 99.9998%.
There's a 0.0002% chance you'd live?
I said we need to keep that girl away from us.
She's gonna push us out the window just to test her theory.
She's a secret killer. Oh no, it's Cody.
Howdy, Bambina.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que seta. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
Hey Cody, I got a question. You ever cut yourself with that knife while trying to shave?
Have you ever
Damn.
played Five Finger Fillet?
Have.
Oh, you've never seen Ace Attorney gameplay, Big Po. Well, we've had multiple streams of the first 3 games on the channel, so you can always go back and look at those. We are currently just doing the last case of the first game because we're just going in order on the day it was released. But we'll be doing the sequel trilogy and the prequel duology soon, and the spin-off games on top of Danganronpa. So if this is your first thing seeing this, well, embrace the weirdness, the bizarreness, and the comedy.
And the bad pun names.
And the bad pun names, because this game has a lot of them.
I just happened to nickname the Marshall
Oh,
Cody.
I didn't get to read mine.
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm convinced
But
he has
Mr.
amnesia.
Marshall, well, look, sorry. But Mr. Marshall, why'd you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? Well, if this was Red Dead, everyone's going east. If there ever was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
You said that because I actually IRL bought myself some more of those Salisbury steaks from friggin' Dollar General today.
Oh, alright, nice.
If I ever feel like the need for steak and eggs, I can always cook them there.
The Blue Badger's still writhing around today.
I still hate this thing.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing about like crazy since the other day.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty.
What is going through your mind?
Why is there a handprint, like, the bottom right of his head?
Big Post says, I've played Persona 5. I think I'm fine with the puns and weirdness. Okay, good. Then this is perfect for you.
Oh,
Look.
damn, I forgot I still have my Persona 5 game. I'm only on the prologue. I'm a lazy ass when it comes to that.
Look, the patrolman is saluting that other guy. He must be a detective. So I cuffed the lout, right? Then you know what he says? What are you, a moron? I'm an undercover agent. Aw, man, I hate it when that happens.
Those assholes been there for like 5 weeks in the same pose.
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was just listening to how his friend messed up.
They make a good pair.
This is like your friggin' comedy skit duo. You just need someone to hit him with the paper fan.
Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? Big Post says, I only know this game from Henry Stickmin. I have no idea who that is, but hey, the spreading of Ace Attorney, the better.
It's this game, like, it's just full of references.
Ah, kind of
And the
like
main
how
character looks like a
Danganronpa's the
stick
same.
figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Danganronpa. Really?
Oh, I get it. Henry Stickmin, he's a stick figure. Okay. That's cool. That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first
I don't
case
know.
together.
I don't know, Cody. I think he looks better than you.
How
Damn.
old was he? Your brother.
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? Big Post says, have you ever played a Smash Ultimate on stream? Maybe? It may have been a very long time, but...
I don't think we remember.
If I ever did, I would probably do like a tournament of some kind and then just have the CPUs just fight each other to the death. I have.
Well, we just
like
clamor
everything.
like we usually do at like Mario Party.
Yeah, but I'll definitely put that in mind because Smash Ultimate. I mean, hell, you could practically do an entire 2 hours just on that alone. I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
The day the... Sorry, hold on. The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Big Post says, I have an Olimar amiibo, and I trained it to beat a CP11 line Sephiroth without taking 50 damage. Holy shit!
God damn!
Sephiroth's like a main eventer, and if Olimar can kick his ass, I mean, good for him. I would have to. I don't have any. I had a Mario amiibo, but I lost it somewhere.
I still have some of my amiibos. I've got all of them that were actually from Japan. AKA, that was my Palutena one, a Rosalina one, and I think a Lucina one.
Yeah, just to train them up so they can beat level 9s. I mean, that would make the game so much easier for me to collect all the secret stuff.
Well, I think I've also got another Mario style of Rosalina amiibo, AM Corrin male amiibo. You get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Big Post says, on Versus Wiki, Olimar's the same power level as the Q from Ultimaro's. Wow. Damn.
Damn.
Miss Star was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They?
Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye. The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second-in-command, Lana Skye. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective. Yes, Big Po, I did. If you go back and watch, you can catch my excitement with the Latin music. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe
Be gone,
me?
Satan!
Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Big Poe says, I don't like this Marshall guy, and he's not Dr. Rick Marshall from Land of the Lost.
Dude, I nicknamed him Cody because I'm convinced that he has amnesia and he woke up with like this fucking like whole cowboy act. But his name is Cody.
Adios,
Damn
Bambina. I'm about to go rot in jail with the zebras. He just spends the entire time in prison playing Red Dead.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, there's always a goddamn train, Dutch.
I'm sick of fucking trains, Dutch.
I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. Zebras, brah. It's gonna be a thing on here now.
I
Damn
guess
it.
I'm gonna have to start finding a zebra icon for the
Yep.
Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, zebra icon. Well,
I guess
there is an emoji, I think of it.
No, it's got to be the Donkey Kong zebra.
You gotta send that over
Specifically,
to me.
with the
You gotta
banana
send that-
mohawk.
Fuck.
Like I said, you gotta send it over to me.
I will. He's got a banana mohawk.
Oh, nice. Things seem kind of quiet around here today.
You're right. The chief of detectives seems the same, though.
Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to?
It's zebras.
And what about a
not
soundboard like? What about a soundboard with the banana?
Oh, which one? The 64 one or the one with Bonanza in it? 'Cause both are pretty good.
Bonanza.
Well, we already have one 64 one in the thing already. Right, we can come back here later.
Wait, we have that as a soundboard?
We don't have old banana, but we have DK going, yeah.
Dude, I don't even remember what the fuck I put up on the soundboard to be frank. That was like a year ago.
That must be one of the detectives. He's
Funny
mumbling
boy.
something to himself. That's it. The villain used a time machine. Very clever
What?
indeed. That would explain the alibi. The future might not be so far away after all. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. That man must be the chief of detectives. He's staring at the screen so hard it might shatter. What? Dark Case may have been fabricated. That's what I thought all along. I just never bothered to tell anyone. Now there's a
This
guy
guy-
who cares about his work.
Or he's playing D&D.
Or he's reading friggin' Steel Ball Run.
Somebody just called himself Joe Dark online, and he's like, "Oh my God, he's not. We thought he was dead, but now he's joined the virtual world."
Joe Dark's Bizarre Adventure.
Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me.
Oh, Hold on, this is what Lily saw. Oh, I tried studying one of those just now. Remember what they were talking about in the trial yesterday?
Oh, right, evidence law. So did you learn anything?
Well, when I tried reading, it made my head hurt.
Oh,
Then, when I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and fell on my foot.
oddly enough, I find myself identifying with her on this one. Big Poe's like, these people have the same thoughts as Persona 5 characters? Yes, they do. Which is why it's almost very similar. Me is
Now that's
desk.
head empty.
I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases.
Uh-oh, I have a math test coming up next week. I'd better study. I'm borrowing this desk, okay?
Really?
1 plus
This-
1 equals 2. 1 plus 2
Really?
equals 3. 1 plus 3 equals 4.
This is first grade math!
It's the shit.
If that's what they're teaching in high school math, we're in serious trouble.
We all are, yeah. This generation's fucking cooked.
Dude, they're
Post-
fucking already teaching. Dude, they teach algebra at 6th grade now. Come on.
Big Post says they sound like Morgana or Ryuji. I'm sure you're going to see some more similarities as we continue on with more characters.
Mr. Goodman didn't have this on the day of the crime, right?
Right, a few days before he was murdered. He had filed a lost item report, although stolen item is more like it. Swiped by that lone wolf who dressed up like him.
I never would have thought Officer Marshall the type to do something like that.
It didn't come as much of a surprise to me.
Alright, I will be right back. I gotta rinse out something.
There was something strange about this shoe, wasn't there? Let's see, what was it?
The traces of blood on Zana's soul. There wasn't any blood found on the prosecutor's office underground parking lot.
But we did find blood on the floor somewhere, didn't we? Where was that again?
In the evidence room at the police department. Now, using me as your memo pad.
Big Po's like, I knew it. He's evil. I knew it. Marshall sucks.
Welcome to Ace Attorney, where you figure out who's evil, who isn't.
Yeah, we know who's evil. We just have to kick their ass. We have to take them down. But they're so evil.
Yep.
They always come up with roadblocks. This is like, it's
Yeah.
very different from Danganronpa, where you're trying to find out who did it. In Ace Attorney, you know who did it. Now you're just trying to collect enough evidence to beat them. But they're so sneaky, they don't know how. It's like, no, we run into another problem.
Question.
Trying to
Do I-
find Yoshikage Kira, actually.
Question. Do I have to do Meekins tonight?
No.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Unless there's a back thing, a past 10...
Flashback?
A flashback that I'm unaware of, but it should be pretty short if it is.
I
There's
don't want to do the boys.
There's only one number left to check out. That's right. We now know the other numbers aren't related to the murder. 7777777. An executive officer.
That's the combination to my luggage.
777777777.
I believe that's 17 too many. We can't find out whose number this is unless we have some incriminating evidence. That's going to be hard to dig up by tomorrow.
George is so kind, giving us something like this. Hey, I think he likes me to. What the f? Are we going on about?
Are you okay, Emma?
Hey, hurry!
What the fuck?
She sneezed angel dust everywhere.
Here, I'll wipe those fingerprints off your face.
Might
No,
as
keep
well.
your fingers off his face.
Might as well wipe my dignity away too while you're at it. This screwdriver was at Edgeworth's office, wasn't it?
Yes, he said it didn't have anything to do with the crime.
Big Po's like, what? Then what are we doing carrying it around?
Hey, don't ask me. I'm not the one making the decisions around here.
If I
Apparently you
recall,
are.
Edgeworth said Chief Gant asked him to take this to the prosecutor's office. Big Po's like, this game is comparable to a 100-degree fever dream.
That's very specific.
Plug
no.
back cells.
Watch a lot of TV shows from the 60s that have all that psychedelic trip. That's a fever dream there.
That's at the laundromat for you.
This jar's pretty fragile.
It looks like it's about to break apart.
What do you mean about to? It's already broken.
I meant again.
This piece was found in Detective Goodman's evidence locker. That means...
This is somehow related to that other incident.
This fingerprint was left on the locker when Marshall was stashing his bloody coat.
I guess that blood wasn't Mr. Goodman's after all.
Nope, just out of an overly zealous patrolman.
No! Get out of here, demon!
He's gonna haunt her dreams tonight.
Down,
I got-
Elliot.
I gotta
no
throw
jumping.
fucking stones at him.
No jumping. You're doing-
Hey, get off my desk.
Hi, Elliot.
This is... So, there wasn't a murder at the police department at 5:15 in the end.
I wonder what's going to happen to Officer Marshall now. Well, we just found out. He's going to jail.
Hi, Cody.
We owe our entire success in court today to this tape.
At first, I thought it was a joke, but it turned out to be a gold mine of evidence.
I counted a total of 5 clues in it.
It also gave the Blue Badger some publicity, of the negative sort, that is. It seems everything is somehow related to this incident.
What was it labeled again? The SL9 incident?
Yes, the name of everyone connected to this trial is listed in here. All that's left is to figure out just what role everyone plays in this case. If we search hard enough, I think we'll find our answers. What exactly did or didn't Lana do?
I'm not sure I want to know everything.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to.
Damn.
It happened 2 years ago. It was right around this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the room.
Joe Dark.
It seemed like he was running from someone.
Dude, every time
Pull
I
out a
hear his
knife.
name, every time I hear his name, it reminds me of Joe Dirt.
No, jeez.
I know.
He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then,
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out suddenly. A bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
Big Po says, that would be cool if they made one I Say This Because I Love the Book. A permanent picture?
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No? I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started.
Damn, everybody want to take out Edgeworth.
The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, it's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true. Even though he may not have known it, Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She'd become cold, like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred?
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
That
Big
man has a fucking onion-looking head.
Yes, he does.
I think he's trying to go to cult.
The Pikmin would be
Or
confused.
he was probably originally from the
Elliot,
onion.
get off my desk.
Big Po's like spooky. Yeah, the Pikmin would be confused if they see an onion on this guy's head.
They'll have nightmares for weeks.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Poor Emma. You've been through so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago, you must have been 14. That's understandable.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind.
Big Po's like, Olimar would try to claim Joe Dark's onion head as a pigment spawner.
Here's your new mod, guys.
Oh god, Joe Dark, a Pikmin villain. Imagine them trying to beat up that thing. I don't know what's worse, that or the water wraith thing.
I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies. And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. Big Po says, what about the final boss of Pikmin 3? The Water Wraith is still scarier. Or the giant dog in 4. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor.
Oh, there's no mystery here. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
Where was security at this time?
Good question.
Bull Bear at nighttime is worse? Well, anything with red eyes at nighttime is scary. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
Big Po's like, Bull Bear at night is something you'd see in an analog horror like Vita Carnus. God, just imagine if Joe Dark had red eyes and just came in with just like blood in his eye, like blood in his soul. Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. Lana, you have a lot of explaining to do.
Doug! Dougie.
Lana.
Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence? I didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we?
Yeah,
But,
fighting
Lana,
fire with fire is always a good philosophy, apparently.
If you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
Believe
that's why
me,
I don't like the death
Understand the
penalty.
risks.
Lana, Emma told me about you,
Oh,
about how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office.
that's right.
Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? But Big Pose says, "What, shouldn't you fight fire with water?" Yes. Yes.
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
That's what every black activist from the 1960s said. All right, let's see what Doug's up to today. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in place, cowering under this room's oppressive atmosphere.
Doug is like, it's another 15 hours. I go home and watch TV again.
And I still get paid ramen salary. A lot
Yeah,
of
but he gets
elevations.
paid I was about to say he gets better paid than Gumshoe. Let's pretty much say like that.
Yeah, Big Post says Wright has a right to know. Yes, Wright has a right to know a lot of things, especially with this case.
Yeah.
A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be.
That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believe that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth.
It couldn't be helped, Emma. At the trial 2 years, I sold my soul.
Well, all drama aside, fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so fazed before.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She was amazing.
Big Poe is saying, is she the killer or something? Well, she's the defendant, and we're the defense attorney, and that's our client. So we're trying to prove her innocence.
They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
It just doesn't look good for us. That's the problem. Chief Gant?
He was a deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be.
They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're
But
chief
now-
prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was
To gain experience investigating crime scenes, so you could use that experience in court, right?
Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right?
Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations.
They even had the same office.
We led a team of the best detectives on the force.
That's me.
Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer.
Okay, Joe Dirt.
We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark.
You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me.
Big Poe is noticing something. What is this? What is this something? Now you tell us.
Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room.
The Big Poe's like that someone died. It's almost like a bad pun in CSI Miami.
From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself.
That's where he found me.
I love our fans.
So you were the first
So you-
person to run to the scene, Lana.
It appears so. I was filling some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
Good
Three
lord,
bodies?
they had a gangbang.
Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma, who had passed out.
And the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and laid unconscious.
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence.
I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well.
Yes, Big Poe, the Onion got arrested.
Ever since his brother died, he changed completely.
I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the Chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're
Or
looking
selling
for the
crack.
others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media and tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Sir? We'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Shut up, Emma. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Now I
That was
see
a
where
big mouth.
now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Hey, curse you, Phoenix Wright!
Hey, they did the Joestar family technique.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, there's an organ.
The Phantom of the
Whoa.
Opera's near.
Where am I?
In a chief's office, silly. At least, that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey. I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
But
Oh,
Wright
you know.
has a right to do this, Big Po says. Yes, of course.
You know, this guy likes to dress up in a mask and cape time to time and pretend he is the Phantom of the Opera while playing his organ.
No, again, he's a preacher, remember? So the pipe organ is great for his sermons.
Yeah, that's what he tells everybody, but he does this as a fetish thing on the weekends.
They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. I never could remember where C was.
Hmm?
Oh shit.
No!
Oh
Big
fuck!
Po says, why is there a heart with pipes? I don't know, it's his organ. Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. Sorado! Have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies! See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's
God, he has
not
a
right
creepy
with this
smile.
picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Why is he so calm? Why is he so calm? It's suspicious, Big Po says. Yeah. Anyway, I like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh. But this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh shit.
I said there's no need to investigate it anymore.
We don't want to join your cult!
Now hurry up
Why
and
else do you
get
think there's a
out!
fucking organ in this place?
I have a meeting to attend.
Dude, this used to be a former church. It came with it.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
Elliot, get off my desk. Get off my desk. Get off my desk.
They're gonna try again, aren't they?
Hey, Chief, can we get in? Oh. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee.
Yeah.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire for both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Hey, Gumshoe, we found out Doug makes more than you, and he's just a security guard.
Yikes.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I got it! I'm the culprit! Very clever indeed. Who would have thought of multiple personalities? I don't see how else he could have done it. I guess it's time to have my head checked. I think it's way past time for that. That man must be the chief of detectives. He's staring at the screen so hard it might shatter. What? Police department makes fatal error. What do I do? Quick, someone bring me the classifieds. Help wanted section. So much for duty. Who is this bum pig po? This is Detective Gumshoe. He's a burlesque man, so to speak. We're gonna learn more about him.
And he barely makes anything.
And he's a simp for Mr. Edgeworth.
And he had a girlfriend, but she broke up with him.
Well, actually, they're still together.
Oh.
This ID card belongs to the victim, Detective Bruce Goodman. You could do just about anything these days with a card and a secret number. Scary. It's only scary because you keep dropping your card, Detective Gumshoe. I forget my secret number a lot, too. I'm scared of myself. But I'm me, after all. And what could be wrong with that? I think I'll stay out of this conversation. Oh, Big Po, you were talking about the multiple personalities guy. Yeah, he's just trying to write a novel that's based off a murder mystery. And he's like, ooh, multiple personalities. I did it, but I didn't do it at the same time.
Elliot.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Get the
this, dude.
fuck off my desk.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. Is that a green stand arrow? It could be. It looks like a stand arrow, doesn't it? Except it's green.
Yeah, it does almost look like oh my god. If we get picked by that, could we get stand?
Oh god, imagine Gumshoe with a stand.
It's not.
I would call it the police. This guy almost made us lose the case today. What are you talking about? He was guarding the bloodstain on that evidence locker with his life. That's more than you could say about most officers nowadays.
It would have saved us a lot of trouble if he hadn't guarded it so well.
I have to admit, he's right, though. Thanks to the Blue Badger, we were able to prove another possibility today. The possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m. About this. Hey, is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. And was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Hey, I just bought some of that stuff. Now I can go around detecting blood traces too.
Oh god, he has a
Wow. Oh. Wow, is that a new type? I've never seen that bottle before. Add 3 inches to your base height.
Base height? Hey, let me see that. Looming tall, new and improved growth formula.
Growth formula?
You mean this can't detect any blood traces?
Well, it's not quite the same thing as luminol.
So that's why the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face.
Oh, she fucking tricked him.
Big Pro's like, how is this guy a detective?
We don't know either. We just roll with the punches.
That's the ID card record, isn't it? Yes, there's only one number left to investigate. At 4:20 p.m., the victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive officer number. Thank you, Pigpo, for liking the voice acting. 777777777. That's 17 too many, Detective. An executive officer. I just might have a hunch. Hey, that powder's used for detecting fingerprints.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us.
He did what? All I have is some flour? Are you okay, Detective? Quick, run! Achoo!
Oh god.
God damn it.
If it's any help, one time I took a nap on a bench with wet paint. Why am I not comforted?
Twice now, he got pelted with that shit.
Oh, a lost item report, huh?
Very impressive, Detective. You knew what it was right off the bat.
Big Po's like, again.
Get off my desk.
Well, I am a master of misplacement, you know.
Say hi. Master? That has such a cool ring to it.
The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here.
Wow, a higher power.
Maybe I shouldn't let Emma hold any evidence.
Down. Down. Good boy.
No locker can be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker.
Hey, it wasn't your locker. The one with the blood on it, Detective.
The handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand, without any fingerprints. Shh! If they come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? If that happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth.
And Edgeworth will say, I fucked this guy.
About that jaw, I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I have ever met.
He never finished high school, apparently.
Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? I can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like that.
You know Officer Marshall.
Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus. Big Po's like, yeah, detective, quote unquote.
Really?
He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles.
So,
What the
Detective
fuck?
Gumshoe talks to a cactus.
Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him.
Yeah.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal.
You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know? After all, a serial killer was on the loose. But Lana was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. That's why Gumshoe is at the bottom, Big Po says. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl?
Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
Joe Dock was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So, it was an accident.
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by just then, so he killed him too. Then when he was burying the bodies, a jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in, yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Doc was arrested on the spot.
Bad onion head. Bad onion head.
It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, aka Emma. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
What?
It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around, if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
Damn.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Nope, nothing, pal. Nothing is gonna persuade me to lose my ramen salary. Nothing.
Dude's gonna get a tapeworm if he keeps eating like that.
That's the only thing he can afford to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. It looks like he's writing something.
Oh, you're back.
What are you doing here?
Don't mind me, I'm just doing my Steel Samurai fanfiction. He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor.
Oh, he's pissed off.
Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
Last thing he needs is a 16-year-old girl, fangirl, in fact, rooting for him.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Well, we are going to make sure that we spend every last waking moment before you get canned, Edgeworth.
You're insufferable. Do you know that right?
Yeah, that's what you said in couples therapy, and look what happened.
Mr. Wright's gonna stand by you day and night doing the SpongeBob voice saying, "Hey, Edgeworth, Edgeworth, hey, Edgeworth."
He won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch?
Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than that giant steel samurai. What is it?
This is the King of Prosecutors Award, right?
No, Emma, it's the green stand arrow. Of course it is, you know that.
Oh, I saw something today that looks like this somewhere.
Something that looked like that?
Yeah, only different. Now, where was that?
She's right. Something's amiss here. Maybe I should show Edgeworth that item. Even Big Po was like, oh, it's the green stand arrow. I wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look.
Are you
love
crazy?
letters.
Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window? Oh no, he's falling to the ground.
Hold on. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
God.
He didn't even look.
Didn't even look.
What? Letter of...
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says Letter of Resignation.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, right?
I'll be
I
right back.
feel as if something inside me has died.
But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I could use it for anything.
Oh, that's the description. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet a clear path is laid out before me. I have no time to look back on what might have been.
You need to get off my desk, kitty.
You know, it wouldn't hurt if you put this up somewhere, like on a shelf.
That has no meaning for me anymore.
What do you mean, anymore?
That's who I was last year. What good is it to dwell on the past?
He's asking me?
Why can't he just accept it graciously? Actually, something's been troubling me about this shield. Look, do you notice anything different?
Different?
Yeah, don't you remember? The other shield in the court record.
I guess I better present this other shield.
No, honey, no.
Seems everything in this case is designed to cast doubt on me.
Hey, don't look at me.
Yes, I went in the evidence room on the day of the crime. Chief Gant asked me to do something.
To take evidence from a case solved 6 months ago back to the prosecutor's office.
I have a locker in there as well.
Did you notice anything amiss when you were in the evidence room?
That room's always dark, and I was in a hurry. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Come now, Wright. You can't seriously expect me to just sit down and chat with you about the case over a cup of tea.
But this isn't related to the case, remember? You said so yourself.
So I did.
Chief Gant gave this to you that day, didn't he? He asked you to bring it here from the police department.
The chief is a very competent man. But sometimes he does things that don't make any sense. At least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense.
A certain detective comes to mind. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
All right, I'm back. Definitely.
Welcome back.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Remember what?
That was when the official prosecutor's trophy looked like, until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. They say where there's smoke, there's fire.
Okay, Hotel Mario.
Apparently, I was so caught up in the smoke, I lost sight of the truth.
Edgeworth?
The others are right. I have no right to serve as a prosecutor.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you were only doing your job.
I've always made my own decisions about what I can or cannot do. That hasn't changed. Forgiving myself is something I cannot do.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to. Nothing I do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust.
Big Poe says Edgeworth thinks he has no worth. So what? We're gonna take the worth off his name and he'll just be called Miles Edge?
He's so edgy.
And that bond is broken. We stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Big Poe, the silence. Enjoy it.
I take pride in my work.
Sorry, I was listening to Depeche Mode earlier.
So tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First, last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case.
Big Poe says, where's the fanfic of Edgeworth and Phoenix? Oh, there are so many, Big Poe.
Archive of
So-
our own.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Fanfiction.net.
Yeah, there are so many resources you can go to. Big
Roll
Poe's like that's what he
34.
was writing. Fan fiction between him and Phoenix. He's writing his own love story.
Yeah, we have a love story saying they were gay lovers. And
Yeah,
they were
they had-
married.
And that's when I
Well,
looked in Mr. Wright's eyes and said, "You're getting on my last nerve."
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe that's exactly what I needed right now.
Every case the judge sees between the two of them, it reminds him of divorce court.
Oh, damn. The PTSD of the divorce court.
I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You
You get
finished
stick out
up
of
at
your
the
ass?
office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake?
Very well.
Translation, he doesn't know.
Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right?
Oof.
Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Oh, I see. So, the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion. Even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gaunt.
He wanted to keep Pokemon's sword for himself.
2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Only I can have the sword. Chief Gant.
Get off my desk, you little brat. Due to recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as public prosecutor.
He really wrote a resignation letter.
Wow, even when resigning, Mr. Edgeworth is so cool and concise.
Oh no.
Still, it wasn't his fault.
Someone has to be held responsible. That's how it is in the grown-up world.
Yeah, but that responsibility means nothing if he just quits.
Well, not everyone sees it that way.
To truly take responsibility, you should have to work the rest of your life for no pay.
That's one tough grown-up world there. Yeah, we used to have slavery back then. There's a reason why we don't.
Not officially, anyway.
Excuse me?
Oh, her.
Either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches.
You certainly are a curious sort, aren't you? Like the first person who cow's nipple to discover milk. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Big Po says, what do you mean? Ants do slavery? Well, we're not ants, Big Po. And none of us are voiced by Woody Allen or Sylvester Stallone. Or Christopher
Can we
Walken.
forget about that? Can we forget
You're
about that
forgetting something.
abomination?
Yeah.
You know, that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Star's hatred towards Lana, it all dates back to 2 years ago.
Joe Dark. It's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, pressure. Still, think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, they took over Jake. Like it was like something Jake had made. Seeing Jake all that desperate, all that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Skye.
My sister?
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, by that legendary duo.
Lana and Chief Gant. Well, I'm just
Legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear while other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Skye was merely being used as a pawn. My take on the matter.
She was being used?
Did Circus disappear?
Looks like it. Damon, Gant, and Lana Skye. Gant lead the investigation. With Lana second in command, they were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. Produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean...
Oh yes. Rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Then everyone looked up to Lana. The detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. Was a fool, really. Hated anything crooked. Always watched out for the other detectives.
Welcome back, Circus.
Thank you.
Why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, it felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever had recovered from his shock.
Ugh.
It's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
Why? Never be able to forgive her. Did she have to turn so cold after that?
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Chief,
That's right. Solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. It's been his goal all along.
but how could he control Lana?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change.
At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a
DJ
as
as well?
Oh, I'm here, still here.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh,
AKA secretary.
that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene on the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. Alex says, I got third place at Talladega. Oh, you're the race.
fuck,
Okay,
there he
nice.
is.
I'm sorry. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Dude.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Oh, Francesca, you're more lovely than a marsupial and... Quiet, Jean-Marc. Words will just spoil the moment. Now hold me close. Yes, this approach allows for much more intrigue.
Guys, I'm scared about what he's writing.
It seems he's given up on the mystery genre.
Who the fuck has been talking about me?
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award from Diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
Say, this design is based on an old Chinese parable, right?
Yeah, everyone knows that. There was this, dragon. Yeah, that's it. A dragon. He had a thing for shields, see? That's not exactly the version we heard.
That's what we heard.
No, but this one sounds more exciting.
Anyway, it gets kind of gory after that. I'll spare you the details. Alex says, oh yes, he does league racing. And you're welcome.
Yeah, he was going to skip out tonight. I'm like, just do it already. Get it over with.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we just We betrayed him.
Simp.
Detective,
That's it. I've made up my mind.
but
Here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out...
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, Detective. Thank you.
There goes a stupid man.
Yep. Pack watch time.
Mm-hmm.
Detective Gumshoe isn't very photogenic, is he?
Whatever you do, just don't say that to his face.
Look, his eyes are half shut.
Yeah, and his mouth is half open.
Imagine his fucking high school photo.
Dude.
His poor mother.
Hey, each of his shirt buttons is off a notch.
And he's got the narrow end of his tie in front. I think this goes beyond being a photogenic issue.
He's a slob.
Here goes. Sorry. Here goes, Mr. Wright. We're in. If anyone finds us now.
Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Gah!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Dunker's crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card!
Oof.
I told you there goes a stupid man.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
Oh god, don't start saying that High School Musical song!
Oh. You really do want to get fired, don't you? And then go in High School Musical?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think we all have a bad feeling about this.
Come on, get your head in the game.
Get your head in
No!
the fucking game.
Look at that
No one has
giant
to-
window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. This is the 15th floor. I know, I was just saying. Saying
You're
what? Ever since making Detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
This ain't a fucking movie, idiot.
This is not Persona 5, dude.
Note to self. Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired.
Don't say that.
These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf.
Hey. This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. This was taken on that day 2 years ago.
The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. When a detective screws up, the Chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours.
Why?
What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally.
Literally.
But aren't the Chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyway. That's beside the point.
Damn it!
This mark looks like some kind of flower.
Word is it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor's badge? Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar. What? They have badges too? The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system.
Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful.
But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge. That's because he's a shop dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit.
So, shop dressers don't need to wear badges?
I guess everyone just kind of lets it slide. I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so.
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
A 7-digit number. I think I might just know what it is. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's...
No.
No?
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Bingo!
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? 7777777. The final ID number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 777777? That ID number? I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Why not?
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Classic.
What is it?
Look, it's,
A shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
there's something else in here too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shot from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two! Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally, they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-sized list of evidence?
The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so. This is the real deal, isn't it? The armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
First world problem right there.
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh, be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
Can we spray any areas for, like, blood?
Yeah. At first, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Why didn't he?
They say
Too
he
much fucking
changed
money
his
on our
mind
hands.
because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh,
Stained glass or not, it's a huge window.
That'd be more of our taxpayer money going into some shit.
This knife belonged to the murderer, Joe Dark, right? You bet. If it wasn't for that piece of evidence, he wouldn't have been found guilty. The broken tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. Ever since that case was solved, this knife's been in Detective Goodman's locker. How could it have possibly gotten to Mr. Edgeworth's car?
not only that, but it was wrapped in Lana's scarf.
What's even more mysterious is whether that's called a scarf or a muffler. Answer me that, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints?
Hold on. That's a great idea, Detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints you want to take.
Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Alex says something's wrong with the audio? Well, what's wrong with the audio?
What do you...
What do you mean?
Alright, can someone check? Hold on. We're checking it. I'm checking it.
Okay.
Let's...
I have no idea.
Going on.
Sounds okay on my end, but I don't know.
I don't know, maybe it's something on your end, Alex.
Alex, check your connection.
I don't think I'd be a good judge of like audio though, because the headphone that I have sometimes it makes it sound like one of you's in a tunnel.
I
Um,
was halfway passed out.
Okay,
Fruit
Mr.
bar-
Wright, let's check for prints.
The chicken's got me.
Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my
Joe?
mom? I don't have to be told a million times.
Joe, you gotta tell Corn that I ate his cousin.
Oh, God. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, Corn, you lost another family member.
Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna continuously eat his family until I kill him.
Oh, fuck.
No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
oh.
Oh, that's too bad. I
Ow.
thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Psst! Hey, you! Over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me.
Uh-oh.
Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Don't tell me she committed a murder.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. Oh, Alex says, okay, I fixed it. It was the app.
Okay.
Those were the days.
Before you tell something like that to us, check your hats first, people. That scares us.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I could piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here it goes.
Oh, no shit.
There. It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But
Hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others.
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
That's what the chief was reading before, isn't it? You know, when we first came in here.
Yeah, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off.
So, Mr. Edgeworth's list really was only half of the whole thing.
Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of that form, pal. The back? What is this piece of cloth, anyway? It's smooth and sort of feels like vinyl. I think I felt something like this before. Nah, I can't remember. It seems this is becoming a habit with you. I can't keep anything in my head lately.
Note to self. Detective Gumshoe is going senile.
Emma's fingerprints were found on this cloth.
Damn.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Whoa. This area must have been covered in blood.
Is this from that incident?
It must be. When Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. 2 years have passed, so the reaction's kind of dull.
So a murder really did take place here.
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here.
Looks like blood.
This piece the chief has is different, though. The bloodstains on the other pieces are just spots. But this one's a line.
That is odd.
Oh, fucking hell. I remembered what we're gonna do with the jar later.
I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
What is it? Did you find something?
Oh
can't-
shit! It's that drawing.
I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright?
I'd better not forget about this picture.
This is a handprint, right?
Yeah, someone left behind an oil stain on the fabric. Whoever it was, they must have had a really oily hand.
Mr. Wright, think about it scientifically.
Huh?
A more likely explanation is... person slipped and fell on a freshly waxed floor. Getting wax all over their hand.
Well, that would account for this amount of oil, I guess. I don't see what's so scientific about it, though.
It happens, you know. I always slip on the floors at school after they're waxed.
That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see.
So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry. That guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Well, was I any help? Of course! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right,
What
you in
the
the coat? Chief Gant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my
crap.
meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective.
Oh, dude.
Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat? Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait! You! The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Oh.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
I need an adult, but sir, I'm not a licensed
You!
scientific investigator.
With the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright.
Look, pal, if I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Damn it.
The dark red stains must be blood traces from the incident 2 years ago. Only the fragment found in Chief Gant's office still has lines remaining on it. A picture is drawn on the back of the evidence list in magic marker. I've got a very bad feeling about this. A clear handprint can be seen on the leather cloth. The print belongs to Emma. I think I'll keep this information to myself.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. I think I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Thick-headed I am because I know I'm getting to the truth. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you speak of? The one I'm supposedly so afraid of? What's this person's name?
Well, Miss Skye?
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident.
The
person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
All right, I'm back. I have to put my PJs on.
Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come on now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman?
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details. I can say that I was given an order that day.
I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken. And I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon. You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife.
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand.
Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me as I was planning to plunge the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife.
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have had a field day with it.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. I then called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seemed that after I spoke with him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card. But it seemed he still hadn't made up his mind into breaking the evidence room. After my phone call, my remaining doubts he must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana,
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright. both as a defense attorney and as an investigator. Now, please, don't pursue this any further or tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago? Okay.
Oof.
So this trial, next trial is going to
Damn,
be
it took a long time.
So this next trial is either going to be a 2-parter or a 3-parter, depending on how long it goes. But we're in for a battle.
Dude, I was falling asleep during this part.
But don't worry, the judge will be back.
I'm just grateful I didn't have to do Mr. McSqueak.
Oh gosh.
I'm speaking into this speakerphone.
I know. I have to put my voice really high for the speakerphone.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that then. Because, yeah, we're done. So, thank you, everybody. Be sure to leave a comment down below because that helps with the algorithm. Make sure to like it. And if you haven't hit that bell, do so because that lets you know when the streams are going up. We got dating. We're dating more furniture on Tuesday, and then we'll be back on Friday with this. So until then, good night. Enjoy your Friday, and we're only going to be going back to work pretty soon. So enjoy the rest of the weekend.